Make yourself at home.
The plot.
I know it.
Very
I know
good
it first
movie.
typically comes up.
Very good movie. Should probably be in the list if it's not already. Of
Sorry for us being late, but
movie time movies.
Hobble had an issue. It is currently temporarily fixed. But I will probably not be my normal peppy self because of that said issue.
Perfect. I'll get the 3D printer. That's like $30. That totally is not a piece of garbage.
But hey, we here. We're gonna have some
Over here
fun,
wanted to stab me. Just
What
by
3D?
proxy.
and we're gonna
What 3D
roll
printer
some
is
boost.
30
I've
bucks?
literally never heard of it, and it's out of stock, so it's probably not worth it though.
If they're the little pens, the pens are not worth it. The pens are awful.
Pims? Like,
Pen, as in like
Oh.
a thing you write with.
But
Yeah.
let me start enunciating.
I thought like Pims
Pen.
was bad. My bad. It's like, what
No,
has
that's
he
good.
done?
I was just deaf. It's fine.
This is true.
No, I also can't talk.
What?
These just
Mono?
no.
Wait, Monoprice released a mini Delta?
6, 8.
You're a Delta.
Missing a D10.
I mean,
it's
my
on-
mono price isn't bad.
Yeah, it's also on sale for $160.
It's probably a Wanhao.
No, it's actually just straight up a Monoprice. It says.
No, mono prices are just white labeled other printers.
Oh.
As someone that owns one, they are.
As someone that
mine-
owns. Yeah.
Mine's actually a Wanhao D6.
Ah.
Like physically part for part, they're the same thing.
Hi, I'm gonna send you an Amazon link. Jesus Christ, that's a long Amazon link.
Anything
They all
after
are.
yeah, you can get rid of the advertising part at the end.
I don't care.
Oh, we
Or
good by
you
the
can
way.
Send a very long link.
Okay.
You don't have to
I'm
turn
gonna-
it to
Live
send it to me.
stream.
I'm gonna send Cube this link that is literally 3 miles long.
Oh, it's too long. I'm not gonna click that.
And
It takes longer to click when it's a longer one.
so anyway, hi, how are people?
I am alive.
I'm also
I
awake.
exist.
You know my status.
Is everyone in a status of existing?
Yep.
Yes.
form or another.
For now.
I mean, you could do something about that if you wanted to.
We're gonna fun in that.
Powerful person that we have given the power over our fictional
Yeah.
friends.
I mean, I don't know why you all agreed to this in the first place, but you know.
Oh,
Fun times.
I thought that was taking a darker direction.
Me too.
It wasn't going
No.
dark. I was for once not being a butthead.
Well,
You
anyway.
exist, but you can change that. Is not a positive message.
No, I'm saying we exist, but he can change that. As
Not
in,
a
he
super
could
positive
murder
message
face
either.
our characters.
We know. You don't gotta explain it to us. We're just making jokes upon jokes upon jokes upon jokes.
All right.
Bye.
It's fine. It's
So,
fine.
last, our intrepid band of adventurers known as the Storm's Furries left off.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'm not gonna let you. You guys came to Abbey Isle on request of a local Mariners Guild to scout the place out for potential lighthouse building. You guys got here and found what was left of what appeared to be a cult ruins. Oh, they weren't ruins.
That is
but
a
they were very
perfect
recently
quote for
ruins, I
tonight,
should say.
considering we are
still smoldering.
shipfaring folk.
Some still collapsing. Not a great place. Seen better days. Could use
Hope you're
some
doing great,
Flexi.
Cake. I appreciate that pun. Joke.
It's good enough. We'll caulk it.
Don't be
As,
flinging cock across the boat. It's not very aerodynamic.
Okay.
Upon some minor investigation, you guys found the cellar of one of the buildings still had a few remaining members of said cult in there, hiding and awaiting refuge or respite or salvation. No, there's a lot of things that
Or
are
slow
waiting
death.
on. Yeah, you know, there was a couple of options of what could have happened to them. Through a very heated argument between a couple of the members, you guys learned there was a secret tunnel system in the basement of that you all are currently standing in. And upon letting them kind of sort out their own problems, you all were given the run of the place, where you then spent the next several hours proceedingly getting your butt handed to you room by room in these ruins. Through sheer determination, you guys managed to pull through, and after a very long, strenuous time, you guys were like, you know what, we're just gonna chill here for the night. So, you guys set up a little camp in the storage room of the Winding Way. The next morning comes to you, you awaken with a new refreshment and an increased vigor, as well as new abilities between the lot of you.
Oh shit, we leveled up, didn't we?
We did.
Yes. We are level 6 now.
Oh shit. We leveled up, didn't we? Fuck.
I'm not sure if I actually finished leveling up.
I didn't.
You shouldn't need it tonight,
I'll be honest.
unless you guys are idiots. So,
It's us.
like I said, shouldn't. But yeah, so you guys
Give us more money!
you guys awaken to the room that appears to have the walls made out of a thick metal with a weird ambient heat to it. But the day is yours to do what you wish.
Hobble needs to retrieve something. Hobble will be AFK for like 2 minutes. 2 seconds,
Okay.
2 minutes.
Tyrion's sleeping in.
Help circle!
Help circle is important.
Hmm?
It's a thing.
Hobble needs a help circle. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
But
I may have heard.
the day is yours to do what you wish with.
Well, I suppose we should let the people back on land
Ooh, okay.
know about the good news.
Sorry, I was sleeping in. What?
That's not the accent at all.
You didn't miss anything.
Shh. Shh.
I was
I'm trying.
Irish. Where'd that come from?
I'm trying.
Don't
Oh, crikey, I fucking slept in all night.
I'm trying
Top
not
of the
to
morning
do.
to you. I'm a warlock.
I'm trying not to do Swedish at the same time, and it's like, nope, nope, nope.
Here to buy a caravan.
What
Are
did
you
I miss? No, I'm having a day, Grandmama. You have no idea.
We just started the day.
It's
How
already
you'd be having a
there.
day if we just started the day.
Easy, easy. I've had a long night, and now I'm awake and dealing with you, and it is... Don't know what is happening to my voice. I'm mutating
Sure, it
as
was a
we
long
go.
day yesterday, a long day today.
Yep. Cake says, why did the man throw the clock out the window? He wanted to see time fly.
He wanted to see time fly. Yeah.
Yep, Cake's first one was a pirating one, so that worked better.
Yar.
Yar.
Yarp.
Was it the pirate not be able to go to a movie because it's rated R?
No, it was the one
No.
about being hooked.
No.
Once you lose your
Why
first
pirating
hand.
is so addictive.
Yep.
Because once you lose your first hand, you get hooked.
What?
It's respectable.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I was gonna do the Irish accent.
Have fun with that.
We need to get out of this place. It's making my voice go weird.
Who's weird? We're all weird, yes?
I
wish I could do Cockney.
It's not that hard, governor. You just gotta go way out weirdy.
Mm.
I don't know.
It
what that
really
was.
not that hard.
I don't give a shit.
It's really all the rhyming slang stuff is what I can't do.
Hey, fucking coco blah.
Okay. So.
But yes, we should take our loot back to the ship and claim our reward, and then possibly head back to Saltmarsh, I guess.
All right.
All right.
Let's do that.
So, like, I assume we've thrown everything that was there into the second bag of holding that we have.
Everything that was in this room that is of value is in someone in the party's possession.
Yeah.
So.
So we haul it back to the ship. Now we had already ferried away the former denizens of this island to some other place, right?
All except one. And that was Bayleaf, who was a contractor that was brought on, who was like, I'm not drinking your Kool-Aid, I'm gonna chill. And take my leave. So,
the one who disappeared, who cast invisibility on himself and then pieced out, like whispered to someone, "I'll be on the beach."
Yep, that was him. So, actually, as you guys are kind of coming out, you actually see him kind of getting his morning routine. Well, air quotes around routine, taken care of as he's back in the basement because, well, y'all were gone for like 8 hours, and he's not going to just chill at the beach for all day. He kind of see him come back out of. Well, I take it by the fact you just came out of a room that shouldn't have been comfortable. You found the winding way.
Wine.
Aye.
I don't even want to know what was in there. I just want to get off this rock.
All right. Well, we're heading back to, was it Glean? Is it the
One of those towns I made up on the spot that I really should get in the habit of writing down. Yeah.
Shouldn't you be able to
yeah, it was
glean which
Glean.
one we go to, Captain?
What was that?
Shouldn't you be able to glean which one we go to, Captain?
Oh, ha 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 ha. You need another nap on the boat, I guess.
Yes. Faster we get to boat, the better.
Aye, agreed. So, let's continue walking to the boat. I assume, there, Mr. Bayleaf, that, we can take you out of the pot when we get to Glean?
Get me back to a civilized port and I'll be out of your hair.
Glean's close enough.
That's a port.
Yep. So we'll, head back to the ship. Make ready
your
for Glean.
way back to the ship. Want to give one quick shout out again to Roll20 for actually adding a useful feature of having the maps add multiple rows to the map tab at the top. So that way you don't scroll through 50 million layers of map anymore.
Sipping.
So,
Okay.
guys,
I don't know why he said that.
spend some time, make your way back to the boat. You actually can see a reflection of a spyglass from up in the crow's nest kind of looking towards the island as you guys are approaching, because you kind of just stayed on the island overnight without telling anybody. So...
Yeah, but, like, one of us could get a feature that would help with that. I guess that would probably be good for as many times as we just fuck off. But, if I see the spyglass, I'll wave at it.
Alright.
As we're making our way.
Easy enough. After you wave and you kind of see the spyglass reflection come down, and you can kind of see the motion of somebody climbing down the ladder of the mast. You guys spend a couple more minutes rowing back to the boats, and it is about as you left it. You know, morning dews on it. Crew's off eating. Quinn actually meets you as well as Ferrum helping bring the boat ashore. Well, we're starting to get worried there for a minute. You just kind of up and disappeared on us again.
Yeah, we really need to stop doing that. Just seems to be that every time we step foot in a place, there's something there that tries to kill us. So, we succeed, but then we need a nap afterwards, is how that happens. So,
Should I just assume that whenever you go ashore, it's going to be at least 24 hours before we see you again?
that would be good to prepare for, sure.
Alright.
But if we can be back sooner, we will.
Okay.
You know what? I think what we should do, now that you mention it, this is probably a good idea, I've just thought of it, and since I thought of it, it's a great idea. We should probably try to get some kind of a method where we can communicate
Slut,
over
thank you very much for that.
distances, so you don't have to play the guessing game of, where's my officers?
That's a great name, by the way.
Fair enough. That is a good idea, yes.
You still get a round of applause.
I used to have something like that with Anders. So, maybe we head back to Salt Marsh, see if Zendros has any ideas on where they might be able to procure one, since they know exactly, or they seem to have a knack for finding fantastical items, and see if we can work that way. Unless, hey, does the Dragon God, Tyrion, does the Dragon God let you do any kind of communication like that?
Right now, not so much, but I can pray tonight when we do some more resting and ask and double check.
Okay, just, we don't really need it immediately, but it might be something good to look into for the next time we have to go into some, island with an indeterminate amount of shit to deal with.
Yeah, and, that's what I'll do tonight before bedtime. So I will get Grandmama's cookies and then do a bit of praying and then do a lot of sleeping.
Hi, I'm gonna go ahead and mention this now so I don't forget later. Sending is a cleric spell.
Oh, yep. Sorry, I was.
So that is something you can do, but it is a 3rd level spell. So.
Yep, I have seen Jester and well, okay, Caduceus doesn't use it very often, but Jester uses it all the fucking time.
So, but yeah, so it is a cleric spell. Although
back to my mom.
Sending stones are also an uncommon item, so you have a few options.
Yeah.
Also, message is a spell, bit more of a range thing. I don't know what the range on Ryba's telepathic whatever is.
I think it's less than 100 feet.
Alright, because I know you have like a telepathic something that we've used like twice.
Yeah, we need something with almost indeterminate amount of range for that kind of purpose. And that's kind of why I was thinking the sending stone would be a good option. The sending as a spell isn't bad either, but I would hate to have our cleric waste a 3rd level slot on. Oh, guys, it might be a minute.
Yep.
Just seems like,
I'm calling.
The veteran party you're looking for is behind schedule.
I'm calling to let you know there's bad things here, and me doing this may have gotten someone killed. Bye.
Better have dinner ready when you get back.
Okay, but we're stuck on the island for tonight, so don't expect us back until tomorrow. And take care of yourselves. Of course, Queen's in charge. And don't forget to be nice to Brian. He's trying to learn.
Too many words.
There's $20 on the fridge for pizza.
That was the joke, though. I was doing the Jester thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Jester's
oh my
like,
god,
I'm just gonna spend every spell slot I have from 3rd to 6th, or however many they have, just to keep talking. And the recipients, they're just like, please stop.
Oh my god. But yes, sending stones. That would be
welcome, Pulsum. Thank you, Jills. I'm glad your fingers work as well as your tongue. Oh no! Nope. Nope. I didn't think. Look, I can't think and do at the same time. That also was bad. You know what? I'm just gonna stop.
Friendly reminder.
Can't pull out now.
There is also like little pawn shop like thing in the town y'all are going to. If you
That's
wanted to.
true. We could check that out first. Why not? We should have some extra money.
Before we go too much further, who the fuck is this weird fucker? Who's this?
Oh,
That's
that's
new
Roger.
Ryba.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of just being not Doctor Strange, but
from
Venture Brothers' mockery of Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He made Paper Grandma too.
I didn't make it. I sent it to you though.
Yes, you did.
That's cute.
Yeah, so you guys get settled in easily enough. It's it's not a super long trip by y'all's standards back to the little area you guys are gonna go to. You know, maybe like 3/4 of a day, not even a full trip. But yeah, so wow, this map has had a couple of things on it. It's been a hot minute since we've been on this one, actually.
Yep, some creative edits have been made.
I'm sorry. Who put
places.
north, south, west, south, and south, south on the compass?
One guess.
Cube.
You're wrong.
I don't believe
Actually,
you.
it was you.
No, it wasn't.
Look, it's in green.
My green is a lesser shade, not as vibrant.
Jills, can you tell the difference in the color? Oh no, wait, that's blue. I'm sorry.
I have a color picker. Let's see. That is pure green. Yours is not quite pure green.
Yours is impure.
Alright, you know what? Hold on, can I freaking inspect this out? It's not important, but...
It is now. I have a color picker. It is a brighter green.
Okay. Anyway, so you guys make your way back to Glean.
Making our way downtown.
You guys pull into port. It's about 4 or 5-ish. You know, kind of a quiet. The docks themselves are on the quieter side, but once you get a little bit into town,
Thank
all
you
of the
for that,
commotion
host.
from
Your beautiful, beautiful
the
face.
previous couple of days,
I appreciate
when,
their
you know,
host.
the pirates were like, "Oh yeah, we killed them all. We can go do things." Woo! There's still some celebrations from that, but it's quieted down some. You know, it's like it's Sunday festival crowd kind of thing right now. So
got big celebrations, and I cannot lie.
yeah, you guys can pull into town. Bayleaf thanks you all for the trip and goes off and does his own thing.
Remember our sage advice.
Don't get involved with cults.
Yep, that one right there.
What?
Thank you, Jeff.
Well,
I
you do this all
appreciate
the
your
time.
We can't really talk about not getting involved with cultists.
What cultist? We don't have a cultist. Just puts, like, Ryba behind me. Oh, wait, he's taller than me. That doesn't work as well. Oh, no.
Cultist? What cultist? I do not know what you're talking about.
I look behind me.
I mean, I'm pretty sure their corpses are on the bottom of the ocean.
I thought they were in the bag. I don't
Put
remember.
corpse in bag?
Okay.
Zell, do we need to have talk about proper way to deal with bodies of enemy?
I thought he sucked up the corpse but missed the fish. I don't know. Lovely rambling mood. Yeah. I don't know.
Apparently I got all ocean.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
you know, just a casual 120 cubic feet of ocean.
I just remember being royally like,
You're the one
really?
who invited me.
It's true.
I am.
Like, how
But
could you miss the fish? She was 3 feet in front of you, and you're like, oh no.
No. Okay, for the record, he did not miss the fish. The fish just did not care.
So, I'm going to, let's have the crew not, take too much time off the ship, because, I'd rather just get back going on the way to Salt Marsh. Figure we're just here to collect our reward, maybe stop by a shop real quick, and get on our way.
Sounds good to me.
Well, simple enough. So where are you going first?
Well, we'll get the money before we go to the shop.
That is a fair point. So yeah, you guys go in, report in your findings, give a little sketch of a clear path to get through the beach because Skeletor, still kind of there. You guys are just like, go this way and you should avoid them. And you are thanked heavily and you are paid in full.
How much?
It was 2,000 gold.
Okay, I shall record.
That's 2,000 total, correct?
Yes, total.
Cool.
It's a very small Mariners Guild. They don't have a whole lot of.
2,000 per party member.
I don't know these things.
I've done that once already. That was enough. Listen, the freaking 10K you guys got for recovering a piece of paper was enough.
I think that one was like, what, 1 week's worth of supplies or some shit like that?
Yep.
Owning a boat and a crew is expensive.
It is, which is the balance of why I'm like, I can give you guys a bunch of money because you can buy a fancy magic item or buy the ability to still use your stuff.
So, how are we on party funds and supplies at this time?
We have 2 weeks of high quality supplies, and party funds stand at 4,545 gold pieces plus the half plate.
Yes, plus the mithril half plate, which you guys are just like none of you want. So
cool. So since we're not really hurting for funds at this point, I say we go ahead and give, maybe 500 of it, divvy it up amongst the crew.
I like this idea, less likely to mutiny.
Right? I mean, they've been through some shit lately. And we didn't exactly get paid anything for the last excursion.
We got paid the knowledge.
Got our ass handed to us by Artificer.
Yeah, he was fun. He'll be more fun again. I mean, what?
500 gold has been removed from party funds.
All right, so
and we can disperse it to them when we get to Salt Marsh, because I'm thinking the plan is we'll give them a couple of days, like maybe 2 or 3 days, to chill at Salt Marsh, and that way they have the spending money right there. It's like, here, go get paid, go get drunk. Hey, crew's happy! Woo!
Crew's having a good time.
Yeah, crew's having a great time.
Yeah, fun times. All right, so yeah, you guys, if you have your payment, are you wanting to stop by the shop again?
That's Russian roulette lady, right?
No, this one was a Dragonborn.
Right. This one was Abumak. Is that it? Abumuk, yeah.
Yeah, something very similar to that.
A Big Mac?
Again,
That's
I just
Sorry, before we go forward, how much gold did we all get? Personally? Sorry.
You tell me, because I just added it all to party funds.
Oh, okay, that's fine. No, that's fine. Party funds is good. I just wanted to know where it went.
Yeah, I'd say
I'm doing cheap stuff.
I'm personally at like still over 1,000 gold personally, so I don't see any need to take a personal cut of it at this time.
I'm at like 360, so I'm good.
Okay. I'm at 1,000 as well, ish.
May have underpriced Zendros' inventory.
Okay.
I mean, we have to keep a good amount of it just handy for ship supplies. and
Yep.
food.
Yeah.
We've got 2 weeks of it right now, but it's probably going to take us about a week to get back to Saltmarsh.
Yeah, that's about right. I'll admit, I'll
Yeah.
admit my internal mind of this is
Shit happens.
it's been a minute since y'all have actually just done Voyage, so
Well, yeah, and that's because this is
Story of a girl.
there's Saltmarsh on this like over
it's
here
Red
or
Crystal,
something.
yeah. It's like
Yeah.
that. So that's
Yeah.
about a week.
So, yeah, we're a good distance away from that.
Yeah, you guys were following the little compass thing that led you to the cave, and then stopped at this nearby port, and just happened to get like 3 side jobs.
Hi, Boo.
Anyway,
That's nice,
who wants to go ask at the pawn shop?
I mean, I'll go ask.
High or low?
Low.
All right. You go in, and unfortunately, they do not happen to have a sending stone.
Shucks.
Roll to 17.
On a d20, probably.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
okay.
said,
Yep.
you said low, so I rolled high.
Well, I was thinking
I was
percentile
thinking
dice.
it'd be
I'm like,
100, yeah.
Yeah. No, it was
okay.
a d20. I honestly
That's
should have
cool.
used the percentile for that, but oh well.
It's fine.
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Use a coin.
Anything else of note
Well,
here?
they have an item I've never heard of. Give me a second. Just to see what this actually is. I'm a
Robobot.
I bet I know what this is. It might actually not.
We got the money for it. We just
It just doesn't exist in a traditional 5e. Okay, that's interesting.
It just doesn't exist. Is there...
It's ethereal. Got it.
No, I'm using Donjon, and it's giving me items that don't actually exist in the DMG.
What'd you get?
It was a potion of fox cunning and a wand of darkness.
Speaking of a wand of darkness,
Probably casts the darkness spell.
Yeah, and I'm thinking Fox's cunning is a potion that's just enhanced ability.
it turns you into a Ghost of Tsushima guy.
Yeah, you know what? Those aren't that bad. They're 300 apiece.
And then the wand of darkness summons Pondo.
Yeah, that's
Wand of Darkness could be pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many charges?
That's an excellent.
How many typically be on there?
That's an excellent question because I'm basically making this up as I go. How many would that be? Once a day.
Figure it out.
Sure. Once a day, I guess. I don't know. Also, hi, remember you guys have Terror Goat that needs some TLC.
Oh yeah. You know what? I don't want to know what they were rubbing on my face. Oh no. My mouth probably tasted like tainted anus for the last week. Oh my. Monster Hunter. It was Monster Hunter, okay? And then
Alright, I didn't realize we were reading quotes.
Me either.
I'm like, what?
That's weird, because the first quote is from Overwatch, and it's in the 400s. The quote that it refers to is from Monster Hunter that's in the 100s. It's weird.
Wait. Why am I getting stats for a wand that's a legendary item from...
Probably we hit the proc we hit the quote, and this was your comment about quote 146. That makes sense.
Legit. Okay.
So apparently I can animate dead as a 5th level invocation. I really want it.
Oh no.
I'm sure that won't cause any problems with their cleric.
What's going to be causing me problems? I got distracted. What?
Just animating the dead.
I mean, you're bringing them back to life. Yay, pro-life.
That's not how that works.
Are you sure? They don't know how it works either, so...
Yes.
Who's going to tell me otherwise?
Wow.
How do you spank a skeleton? On the tailbone, right? Says Jills. And Caffeinated's response is, on your coccyx!
Coccyx.
That's what I said. Coccyx.
Coccyx is the medical term for your tailbone.
Yeah, don't make fun of my lisp.
The very end of the.
Don't be making fun of my lisp. It's your
I'm making
coccyx.
fun of your lisp. Okay.
Coccyx.
Anyway.
Anyways.
I don't know what's happening, so we're just gonna move on.
I
Yep.
derailed shit.
No, it's fine. That literally is how this works.
Did the Wand of Darkness get purchased?
Yeah.
Is this a thing?
Wasn't me.
Is this a party item? Is this a?
I don't know.
No, I just
Does somebody
know
want
it,
it?
or is someone buying the once a day darkness spell for 300 gold?
Kind of want it.
I will not.
I can make it work.
This is a yes or no question.
Grandma decision. I buy the boy the Wand of Darkness.
All right.
Okay.
This doesn't actually exist in Roll20, so I'll make. Just remember, once a day you can cast darkness with.
I'll add it to D&D Beyond.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Cube will do the thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that makes my
300
invocation pretty easy to pick. I'm
remove.
taking Devil's Sight again.
There you go.
Also, hi. I
Yeah.
never actually wrote down stats for that axe we were talking about, so I'll again add it to the list of things I'll do once we're done. But yeah,
Ooh.
so
I hate to copy that moveset, but it's a very good one.
Yeah, no, that is
Calf's suggestion
definitely
is
great.
3 charges and it recharges every night, 1d3 uses.
We can just go with Steak said. I don't care
Yeah.
either way.
yeah. Again, with a lot of my homebrew stuff, I'm like, if it ends up not working as intended, I'll tweak stuff.
Tweak.
Because, and so far,
I mean, traditionally wands are 10 charges and they're done, from what I understand. But that's also maybe older D&D.
Yeah, a lot of the ones I've read about are recharges, are things that recharge. Like, recharges that will recharge, I should say.
I guess it all depends on what edition you're talking about.
Yeah, it also depends on what wand.
That's true. A Wand of Wish doesn't typically have more than 1 or 2 or something.
Yeah.
Wand of Web. Wand of Web is cool.
Yeah, it has a shit ton.
Your Wand of Darkness is requiring attunement, yeah? It should require
That's fine, I got a slot.
spellcaster.
Should require attunement. Then yes, it requires attunement.
That's fine. I got a slot.
Alright. Is anyone interested in the Potion of Fox Cunning?
No.
Okay.
Why would I need to be smarter? I just hit it harder.
Sorry about clicky clackies.
It's fine. Yeah. For clarity, that is advantage on intelligence checks for, I believe, an hour? What is Enhance Abilities' actual gimmick?
That sounds right.
Like, that does sound right, which is kind of why I said it with such confidence, but I'm second guessing myself. Yeah, advantage on intelligence checks for an hour.
It's pretty good.
So. Anyway, if that's all business you guys have for the remainder, I guess it's time for me to roll for random ship encounters for a week.
Let go!
Alright. Where is the Saltmarsh book for the freaking roll tables? Because I haven't used these in forever. Roll tables, please. Where?
Let's go roll for encounters.
There we
Let's
go.
go roll for
right.
encounters.
What is the actual... Okay. First and second day go by smoothly. Third and fourth day also go by smoothly. 5th day and 6th day, they do go by smoothly.
Chills.
But I'm saying one of these has an RP thing because that's what we're here for.
Oh no!
Oh
We have to
no!
play the game.
Yeah. So yeah, as you guys are getting ready to call it a night for the 5th day of travel, Merrick, do you actually helm the ship when you get a chance, or are you just kind of sitting around doing whatever?
Yeah,
Can they call me?
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be my main thing to do.
All right. Well, you definitely would be the most, not just because of your 22 passive perception.
23.
Excuse me. You're 23. God, I need to increase the price on. Anyway. You notice at a certain point, Quinn go up to the crow's nest and relieve Porta, who was up there.
Mm-hmm.
And a few minutes later, you actually hear a melody coming out of the crow's nest from a sort of instrument. It sounds kind of like a flute, but with a lot more ting to it, and kind of a bit more wavy in its design. And she is playing a melody up there. And the song is loud enough that any of you all can hear it, but
What?
or anyone that would be up on the deck would hear it at least. So
Okay.
and,
Number one,
Mhm.
do I recognize the tune?
give me a history check.
Okay.
This game has dice. Use them. 22. You do recognize the song. It kind of takes you a second because it's traditionally a duet.
So,
Okay.
And it is I'm trying to think of what's a good song that I actually know of that would be a comparison kind of. No, you know what? It's kind of it's song traditionally used at a wedding for like a ship captain and someone on land because and the song's like general motif is spending time away, but then always being able to come back together, kind of a thing. It's a super cheesy love song.
Oh, so it's Brandy. Got it.
Sure, I guess.
Yep.
I don't know.
he has no idea who
Three
that
Dog
is.
Night. Oh, yeah, I'm old.
Well,
So,
What?
actually, it's before my time, too.
punch that mountain mama. What?
Is she actually, she's just playing it on flute. She's not doing, like, any...
You have never heard this instrument before.
Oh, right. That's another thing.
Yeah. A flute.
Oh, I
with
remember
a
why that
more
one's for.
tingy
That was
and
from the
wavy
D&D
sound is
game
the
where
best I
I
can
chucked
describe it,
the
'cause
tongue of a giant
the actual
monster
descriptor of
demon
it, I can only
frog
think of is 80
after I cut it
cents
off
set to
back
like
at
a
itself.
wave pattern or something. But
So is it like an electric violin?
it's really hard to describe. It's not
Proto?
actually. I know the perfect instrument. Give me a second to find it.
Is it a didgeridoo?
It is not a didgeridoo.
It's a saxophone.
Oh no, we got Bill Clinton on the boat. Quick. I slid up Jill's booty. Exhaust port? Jills, can you not, please?
Okay, imagine this is a wind instrument.
Holophoner.
And that's what it sounds like.
Oh yeah, holophoner.
So, yeah.
Oh.
Oh god.
Like, if that's a wind instrument.
My headphones just...
Yeah, I didn't expect
okay.
the dude to start talking immediately, but... You know.
Well, I listened to the intro part, and that's an interesting sound.
So that is about the closest I can describe it, because... Hi. I can only do so much with words.
Yes. Well,
That's wild.
I will start singing the words that I know, as she's playing.
Somebody once told me.
Not
Oh
Smash.
God.
It is not Smash.
It is that now.
Smash Mouth.
Ocean Man,
God
take
damn.
me by the
So it's loud enough that I can hear it.
If you're on the upper deck of the ship, you'd be able to, yeah.
I'm probably cooking, so maybe not.
Roll a perception check. Just cuz.
That's probably not going to go excellently. 14.
She's not trying to hide it. It's just, there's some ship between you, so it's muffled, but you can hear parts of it.
Do I know the song?
Give me a history check as well, because you have boat experience.
1.
Is a song.
Okay.
is
It's
pretty
pretty.
song. Is pretty song. Yes.
What is pretty, Grandmama? What are you humming?
Do you
It's
hear?
Bulls on Parade.
Do you hear the music?
I
Someone's
stopped
playing
helping
song.
Grandmama cook and listen. Listen.
Also,
What's that sound?
Give me a perception check.
I don't have my real dice out, so don't fuck me.
Yes.
21.
All
You
right.
hear the song.
I might as well.
You also hear the
That's
song.
pretty good for negatives.
Yeah.
Shit!
Why do you know what it is? You're a cultist.
Spent no time on the ocean, but knows this old
songs.
ancient mariners too.
Do I happen to know it?
You would know that it is definitely a song. It is yes. It is in fact a song. No, it's
we were a cult trying to raise an old one from the ocean, so I mean,
sure, you had a sailor or two in your a sailor and a musician and a bard in your group. Why not?
there we go.
Somebody once told me the
And
old
Hobble,
one's gonna bone me.
You do recognize it as a traditional, like an older sailor song, but the exact history behind it, you're not sure on.
Okay, so would I know any of the lyrics when I get?
Some. Like that thing where you know the chorus and just kind of mumble through things that aren't the chorus.
Yep.
You can pull that off.
Let me go see where this enchanting music is coming from and make sure it's not sirens. We might be close to rocks. I'm going to go check this. Be prepared, Grandmama, and I go up top to see where the fuck this is coming from.
Yeah, it is easy enough to
The
track
small
the crow's
town
nest.
girl sailing in a lonely world.
God.
She took the midnight ship going anywhere.
What about I don't wanna idle you. What is that one he sings during TED?
Another movie I haven't seen.
I know nothing of what's happening right now.
It's fine. Steak.
I work for a country station. This isn't fair.
Oh yeah, everybody in chat wish our DM happy birthday because it is the day of his birth.
I don't even have.
When my
Thank you,
belly
Calf.
starts
Calf
to
knows it.
rumble, and I'm jonesing for
Birthday.
But you're
Yes, Jills.
Hobble's on the good shit.
Said my
I'm telling you.
name. What is up?
I said hap burf.
Oh. Okay.
She starts singing the Tender Crisp Bacon Cheddar Ranch song.
Oh yeah, have you
Y'all
sung that to
reminded me
him?
of Darius Rucker. It's your fault.
I only want to be with you.
I don't wanna be with you.
Yeah, have you sang him
But,
the Spock song today, Jules?
No. Shit. Later.
Okay. Yeah, please. I'm gonna duck back down real quick and tell Grandmama that Porta? Who was singing? I don't remember. Quinn.
You don't know. You just hear the music coming from the crow's nest.
Oh.
One last thing. Rabbit's favorite sailing song is dun 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 sail. That's it. Whole song.
I'm going to go back down and just tell. Okay, so it's not sirens, but unless they decide to roost into our crow's nest, but a crow's nest is making a very lovely tune. I did not go up to see what was happening because Captain is not panicking and no one else is panicking, so I guess it's fine. Where was I? And I go back to doing whatever the hell I was doing, helping Grandmama.
Okay. Yeah. Merrick, you kind of saw Quinn go up there. So, she probably spends solid hour up there going through various different sailor tunes of, everything from just general sailing stuff to even along the lines of funeral. Different songs that would be more played at a funeral for like a loss of a loved one kind of a thing. All of which are typically duets.
Oh.
Yeah. So after about her hour, she just kind of climbs back down and just goes back to her quarters.
Well,
Unless you say something. Unless you
yeah,
say something.
no, yeah.
Yeah. So if uninterrupted, that's what happens. But obviously,
you just hear faintly from down below where the kitchen is, "Play Freebird!" Why do I feel like Grandmama just hit me in the back of the head with a pan?
That was a interesting instrument you were playing. I've never heard a sound quite like that before.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was noticeable down here. I thought up there would be quiet enough that it wouldn't disturb people.
No, it sounded great. I was singing along down here, piloting the ship.
Thank you, then.
When we first met, we had some questions, and you said maybe later you'd answer them, and that doesn't have to be now, but, you've got quite a varied skill set, and, be nice to know where it came from.
Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
I mean, that's what you're trying to do, though.
It rolled with advantage in case she was a dwarf, but she's not, so that is...
A 0.
A 0.
You slap her in the face, while trying to ask.
Well, as I did say, I was a captain of my own for some time, and with the amount of time I had out, you pick up skill sets that complement what your crew lacks. So, I kept hiring people I thought would be good, and, well, they kind of sucked. So.
Well, I guess you didn't expect to be hired by, people that were, so... Yeah, we're not that great either. But, you're,
Ouch.
we're very happy to have you on board.
Well, thank you. And what this crew lacks in skill, it makes up for in heart and actually having your mind in the right place. Too many people out here are out for themselves.
I mean, to be fair, I'm alright with, prospering a little bit. Just, never felt right, killing folk that didn't deserve it.
And that's what makes you better than them.
Glad to know the standards are low.
Yes, Chills.
Does Quinn still look vaguely damp all the time?
Yeah.
They do.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ow, 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 ow.
That's kind of what the captain was getting at with the question, without wanting to, say, why do you always look like you're sweating?
And then you rolled a 0.
Right.
Ooh, girl, why you wet? Oh no. Nope.
Oh, for frick's
Look, I just gotta stop talking, okay?
Alright.
Slightly medicated Hobble is my favorite.
Look
Hobble.
here, Cardi B. All right.
Alright, on that note, we're gonna take a few minute break because we're doing a slightly shorter session tonight, and this is the halfway point. So take a break, go get a drink, forget that.
Go to horny jail.
Oh man. God. Why am I like this? Alright, folks.
I mean, you're
Let me know there's.
So
Oh my
Of course.
god, no!
Ooh, girl, why you?
I didn't want to say
You-
anything in oh man, I passed the one brain cell to Calf right at the thick of that. Thanks, Calf.
I'm gonna go get a drink real
You have a
quick.
beautiful face. I'm gonna be
take
right
a
back.
few.
Yeah.
Because, we're still gonna try to wrap up about at 10 like we normally do.
I'm gonna run like short 60-second commercial. I'll be right back.
The birthday song for steak. There's the nerdy birthday song.
I've slept all day. You wouldn't think I'd be tired.
What?
I said I've slept all day. You wouldn't think I'd be tired.
Circadian rhythm is a motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm missing good ASMR. Oh, it's not enough to pick it up.
Hi, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So, also, hi. I'm sorry you rolled a 0.
It happens. I do not have a good charisma anyway, so generally speaking, persuasions for me are not going to go well unless the die is high.
Yeah.
I mean, mine's not much better, so I persuade like a grandmother.
Ryba's probably going to be the one to figure it out then.
Yeah.
Will he ever actually tell us the
Ryba-
result though?
Yeah. Will Ryba care enough to ask the questions?
Which question?
Exactly.
He knows how to ask the question, but knows not what question
Can
to
I
ask.
help you? I'm being screamed at. Hi. Don't eat. That's my phone charger. Don't eat that.
Hi, sick mom.
That's rude.
Stop it. You're cute, but stop it.
Oh. Oh no. Cube, why did you do this?
I don't know.
I heard we were in need of cat.
Yeah, I'll get a distraction.
Yep. This is better.
What did Cube do?
Alright, hold on. Come here, webcam. So, is this gonna actually be super straightforward?
Also, thank
Cat
you.
is very wiggly. Cat is very upset.
What did Cube do? And thank you, Jills, for that lovely edit.
I was only partially responsible. Don't worry about it.
No, it's not going to default over. I tried to show off my cat. The camera said no. So, probably because it can't be sent to Facebook and Discord at the same time.
It can't be. It can't really be that bad considering. I mean, it's got a cat. Like,
she only looks slightly annoyed.
I don't know. What this is
do me a favor.
Cat is saying.
Pretend this is a calico.
Oh.
oh.
Let's see if Panda looks at steak. Nope.
You
Actively
also
running
have
away.
Cyborg cat.
Cyborg cat, of course.
This cat.
It's
Heiser
the right cat. Yeah, Heiser cat.
And Weeb cat.
My, it's a kitty samurai.
Oh, and Borger.
Oh God.
Borger.
I hate it. Put it back.
Yeah.
That's like Slimer, but a sandwich.
I hate it. Put it back.
Box.
I also hate it.
Box.
Oh, those jiggly balls. I hate them. Nope.
What? No.
Remember that thing of me going to me not saying anything? It's not working.
Can we go long tonight?
I mean, if Jeff's up for going long tonight, I'm
You
cool.
are also the one that popped up. Let me investigate this hole. We quote Jills.
Anyway.
I mean, listen. Sometimes you say things, and I laugh, and I have to preserve it for posterity. This has happened somewhere in the neighborhood of 400 or 500 times in our friendship while you were streaming.
It's closer to about 700, but sure.
Not all of those were quoted by me.
Most of them were quoted by you.
Call it 600 and be good.
Yep. I like this one from Steak. You've yoed your last hoe. Vacator. No, really, he said that. From Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, I think it was immediately followed up by, wait, that sounds wrong.
And then
no
me
one's
probably
gonna click.
applauding because, like,
No one's gonna quote that part because I am the innocent boy here, and everyone's like, take it out of context.
yes, because they haven't done that. How many quotes now? Let's go see this. For me, okay, some of them are just that way. They're born that way. They can't be changed. Shit, there's 7 pages. 791, with the newest one being, ooh, girl, why you wet? With a capital W?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you you know what, whatever.
I didn't want to question Cap's capitalization, so I didn't fix that part.
I was just questioning Cap's capitalization. And the last one was, hashtag, greased up grandma. Why perfectus why?
You never catch me.
Anyways.
So, yeah. Not to take a break mid-conversation.
Let's take another break.
No, so yeah. As you were, Merrick.
Oh God, why?
Are you alright? You look like you have a look on your face, like someone said something really weird out of nowhere.
Well, I don't know why I had this weird thought about an anal tap. Yeah, no, just, I thought we'd ended the conversation. This is weird.
Well,
I
mean, if you wanted to have ended it, we could have ended it. So.
Yeah, glad to have you part of the crew. Glad you've, stuck around while we go fuck around on an island or at the bottom of an ocean.
Certainly keeps things from getting dull around here.
Aye.
And yeah, at that point she starts making her way back towards her quarters, which, quick double check for people who care. Let's see. Kitchen is there. The actually, if you guys are cooking, she'd be getting ready to grab a meal. So, yeah. So if anyone else wanted a chance to talk to her, you have your opportunity. Probably over a meal, or as she's grabbing her food from the galley. But
I'll try.
alright.
What
What did you cook for the night? Let's start with that.
What did I make? I made
Oh. It's the food game.
It's the food game. Chowder.
Alright.
Hopefully clam, but I can't be terribly picky because,
Chowder
we eat what we catch.
You made chowder.
Huh?
Alright. Well. So, yeah. She kind of, comes over, grabs her. The whole crew comes through, grabs a bowl. She comes through last and grabs hers last, just to again make sure that everyone else gets at least one.
I
said that.
Yeah. No.
So when I get my bowl, I go sit down next to her and I say, "My boy said that the music earlier was you. Where did you learn to play?"
I
remember that one too.
If you spend enough time on the sea with the right people, you can learn just about anything.
Most of the things that I have learned have been more effective beating in of skulls and how to patch sail and how to steer boat in storm. But I suppose you could learn music from bored sailors too.
Not every sailor's gimmick out there is gambling when they get bored. And you kind of hear a grumble from Ferrum and Porto over under the table after that comment.
So, I didn't recognize the song. Is it something? It was almost enchanting. Where what is it?
It's well, it was my wife's favorite.
Ah, I did not know that you had a family.
Yeah. She used to be my first mates.
Yeah.
That's not that.
It's a relationship pun. I like it. Leave it.
Yep. No, yeah.
It's too bad it happened.
Grandma laughs.
I get no say in things.
Randomly hits Ryba. Randomly hits Ryba with some food.
It happened.
I have all the power and yet none.
that is a DM mood right there, actually.
Was also their last name. Ha cha 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 cha. That came from Calf.
Last mate.
Mate, sorry. Oh, Calf, that was terrible. I'm sad now. Why?
Sailor then.
Why?
Yes. She funnily enough, she was actually a sea elf.
Leah, you're not allowed to go randomly resurrecting.
And she never wanted to leave.
Dead first, last mates.
That makes sense. Why why a woman with so many talents would still be on the sea years later when it is no easy life?
Yeah, it's well, like I said earlier, never a dull day.
Maybe it's not the right time to ask a delicate question, but if ever you would like someone to remember her to, I would be glad to hear your stories and perhaps share some of my own.
Give me a persuasion check, just cuz.
Ooh,
I hear Pupper.
I didn't
Pupper!
do bad. Do I have persuasion? No, +0, 19.
Puppy.
Dang,
Look at
alright.
Puppy.
Didn't do bad. 19.
Take a second. Everyone appreciate Corgo.
There is
Yeah.
Corgo on screen. Big screen for Corgo.
He
Oh,
does not
Corgo.
want to be held anymore.
Puck
Yes,
is
I-
not loving
Puck,
it, but
Puck.
he's dealing with it because he is a good boy.
I was gonna say Puck because I remembered how to tell them apart.
Yeah, Puck.
You're free now.
Also, isn't Puck the only one that actually lets you hold them?
No,
No,
Pan.
it's
that's
Pan.
Pan.
Oh, okay.
Puck is like shit. How?
See, the trick is I cornered him.
caught.
But yeah. Quinn kind of comes up and I may take you up on that one day.
That's all. I'll leave it there.
Okay. Backstory unlocked. Ask the right questions at the right time.
They will remember this.
Anyway, I need to roll for day 7 of your
Oh.
travel now, unless anyone else
I
would
got
like to try.
renegade points.
I mean, I gotta try and get food out of Brian's eye because me and the
How
twins
do you
are fucked up.
Brian.
So during this conversation between Yelena and Quinn, what are you doing to poor Brian?
I was playing Catapult with the twins, which I guess that makes no sense. Catapult, you take your spoon, you put some food in it, and you try and like launch it into someone else's mouth. Catapult. At least that's what we used to call it. So I was playing it with the twins, and we might have accidentally got some in one of Brian's eyes. Sorry, you have to be level 7 to unlock tragic backstory.
How
Thank you,
how heavy in the spices do you actually put in your chowder? Because it suddenly became relevant.
Oh no.
Not too much.
Okay.
Moderate.
Okay,
I had to check. I made a wisdom save.
he's got
It's fine.
2, Calf. He's not gonna have 2 here in a minute, but you know, he's got 2 right
So-
now. One's full of
So, yeah.
chowder.
So, yeah, you get over with Elise, and you kind of get the spoon lined up, and you catapult it over, and you're aiming for. You almost get it into where you're actually aiming, but as you're aiming, or as it's in the air, Brian walks by, and he just gets it right in the side of the face, and he actually like recoils for a second because I'm assuming it's still fairly hot chowder, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like ow. Why is the food in the air? Who put the food in the air? Why is there food?
Brevin takes notes.
Did I lose my eye? Is this how sailors lose their eyes?
Yep, this is totally how sailors lose eyes.
DC 5 Constitution saving throw. I mean, what?
That's a fair point, actually. Where's his stat? Where's his freaking stat block?
Oh no. I do not notice
He rolled
this.
1.
He's fine. He rolled a 17.
Okay. You're fine, it's fine.
That'd be the best reason to need an eye patch.
Clam chowder.
It was the clam
So
chowder.
Brian Chowder Eye.
You keep telling people.
No. The story is the clam chowder in the eye, but it was me first day with the hook.
Oh no.
That's the story.
Oh no.
Yeah, and you just kind of see him scoop it away from his eye and just kind of sling it to the floor. It's like, does it look bad? And his eye looks bad. It's like red and like it's irritated, and you can just tell it's uncomfortable and painful.
Come here to Pirate Eye Wash Station, and I
Is it just a bucket? It's just a bucket, isn't it?
It's a thing.
It's just being.
Thank you. Like with a crank, and I bend him over like backwards, so his head like this, and then I crank the water over his face so that to cleanse we rinse.
You bend him over and crank. Okay.
Minor case of waterboarding aside,
Bend him over to cleanse him.
and he's just like,
Like this, so that
why?
You know, it would have been just as easy for me to heal him. But okay. You're.
When Orcish poison control says when you get something poisonous in eye, must wash with clear water for 15 minutes.
I look at crew. It's fine. She's not poisoning you. It is slight joke. Some of you might not have the constitution to handle Orcish cooking. It's fine. You're fine. Do any of them have weird, like, oh no, looks on their face?
It's pretty normal behavior by now.
Yeah, it should be. They should be used to this by now.
Yeah, the only one that seems bothered by this is Brian, who's very concerned and still just very confused why there was even clam chowder in the air to begin with.
Oh, Uraiba has sent him.
Huh.
Apparently, it's on my spell sheet.
Actually, okay. So that's what happens. That's your weekly dose of trying for Brian, or trauma for Brian. Quote him that.
Had a lot of dairy in it. It made it worse.
So yeah, unless anyone else has anything else to do, I'm gonna go ahead and roll for day 7 of your voyage.
Go for it.
What's the threshold for random encounters again?
Well, if you can fix it, Chills, fix it. Or maybe Steak did it.
That seems
What?
likely.
Considering the
Probably.
spelling.
You asked Steak to do it. That's probably what happened.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm confused. What happened?
There's a quote.
The
I
quote.
need lucubrate my flight stick, said Jills.
That's about
Yep.
right. Never mind.
Yeah.
Was it lubricate or recalibrate that I was trying to spell? Probably lubricate.
Lubricate.
Yeah.
And
Hallelujah.
It's got all the words in it. Or it's got all the letters in it. The word has all the words in it.
aw.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah. Your 7th day actually goes off uneventful. Just barely.
Just for shits and giggles, because there's nothing to do going around, I'm going to see what dances Brian knows, just for the shits and giggles. Oh, there was a toaster. I probably yelled that at some exo.
You yelled at a lot of things, honestly.
Most of them would probably be exos or Vex. Vex milk.
Yes,
Yeah, Vex.
probably toaster. Probably Vex. But yeah, so you see what dances Brian knows. How does this conversation go to start with?
I'm just kind of leaning on the banister, kind of just staring off into the middle distance across the boat instead of just off the side of the boat, and I just see him, and I'm just like, you know what? Let's have some fun. Brian, come here.
Yes. He comes over. Yes. What can I? Yes. Hi. Hello.
Get a bit closer.
Sir?
I need to check your eye.
Yes. Okay.
And I kind of slightly manhandle his face.
Yeah. He kind of leans down to make it easier because of the height difference.
Tater quad. I don't know what a tater quad is.
His eye looks better. You know. I don't know the long-term effect of clam chowder in someone's eye. I'm not that kind of doctor. So,
Jules.
2 days
For some
later, he
reason-
shouldn't have any residual clam chowder-based eye effects.
yeah.
Okay.
So it looks.
For some reason, his pupil has a pearl in it now. It's weird.
No, but yeah,
So, since you are here, how savvy are you with your feet? Like, are you a good dancer?
Well, I went to a ball once or twice with family for the well, you know, semi-important or you know what? That's not important. I've been to a couple dances.
This is good to know. How about we do a dance now? It's boring as hell right now.
Are
Let's-
you still holding this face for this entire conversation?
Yes.
I figured. I figured.
And I've kind of like slightly squished his cheek, so he's kind of doing slight fish face.
Can
Stay here.
Can I have my face
Stay
back
as
man, for
long
this?
as you can.
I don't have that as a spell.
Damn it.
Touch is irresistible dance.
Oh god. That would be so terrible, but so funny. Yes, and as I let go of his face, I yell for Quinn and everybody else. Does anybody else know any other instruments?
Oh, I gotta check now. Hold on. What?
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Sounds like a fapping sound.
Okay, let's. I'll be honest. I didn't think to mark down instrument proficiencies if it was applicable at the time of making the stat block.
Man's in a band just fisting a mayonnaise jar. What the helmets, man?
God, this is my group.
You,
This is what we are choosing to do on a Tuesday night.
That is a miracle whip.
you probably already know. Sal probably already knows that Grandma knows how to play a little bit of music.
Yes.
Yeah. Between the crew, you managed to get together a couple of instruments. You know, having never played together, it takes a few minutes for people to get into a groove. Worth noting, the instruments you guys heard Quinn playing, she does not play. She plays something else.
She's multi-talented.
She pulls out a little concertina.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Hold on, I need a judgment call. Yep, I'd be annoying. I'll be right back.
Oh no, I know what's coming. I started a thing and I didn't mean to.
You meant to, don't lie.
Not this bad, no.
I apologize for nothing that's about to happen.
I just wanted us to have a shindig on the boat in the middle of the day.
Yep, and joke's on you, I have 2 accordions.
I forgot about those.
Don't worry, I didn't get the big one out.
I don't.
I don't remember how to play this thing.
Who would have thought?
Actually,
That's me right now. That's Yelena.
This would be a great mental image if I had any fucking idea what you look like.
For context, I'm holding like a child's accordion with 7 buttons. That is like the size. Like,
so it's extra small in your hand. Got it.
The size of my hand. I can literally hold this thing in one hand with no effort.
He's just playing it between his pinky and his thumb.
Also very old, and the diaphragm actually. The diaphragm's kind of cracking it. That's sad. I mean, you guys are glad. That means I'm not going to actually play it.
Feels real bad, man.
Anyway, my own personal stupid jokes aside, you all get a little tune together, get some songs going, and well, the dance Brian immediately goes into is like the super pompous "I'm better than you" ball dances.
He starts with a waltz and then goes from there. Got it.
Yeah, like the music does not fit this at all, but it's like the only thing he knows. So he just immediately goes into this super proper, stuck-up rich kid dance.
Is that an intelligence devourer in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? Hobble making it weird. Yep, very much.
What game have you played with an intellect devourer?
Dungeons and Dragons. This would be a great image if I had any idea what you...
Yep.
Cute to steak.
That's a good quote.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. That's what Brian's dance is like. It's not great. He is very out of place. And he's just like, this is not right, but this is all I know.
Okay, I will show you dance of my people, and then I will take over for someone else, and they can show you dance of their people, and we will keep doing this until we have had some decent fun, or we're too shit-faced. To go get some drink for this. I go downstairs, grab some drink, and come back up. Stop. And chug it as I do a weird combination of river dance and that dance that the Russians do with the height thing. I don't know the name of the
Like
dance.
the Cossack squat
Yep.
thing.
Yeah.
Give me
So
a
all
dex-
legs.
Give me a dex-based performance check.
Yep, that is why... This is gonna be bad, y'all! Dex check.
Are you proficient in performance?
No.
Then
No.
dex, yeah.
Dex check. That's where I just hit the dex, right? It's not a saving throw, right?
Yeah, just
Okay.
dex check. Nothing fancy.
Not,
Alright. You're a little rusty, but
not as bad as I thought it would be.
You managed to pull it off enough that the idea is conveyed. You know, you do this for a minute, and Brian's like, I don't think I have the leg strength to do that.
We'll start you off with one of a small baby. How about that? And show him something really simple. I don't know what that is. Accordion dance. Really simple. I don't know.
For context, and mostly for Jill's and Jeff's sake, I'm just imagining someone trying to teach him bee's knees.
Okay.
Yep. That's what it is now.
Like, that's what I imagine. It's just... The only way I can describe this is middle-aged white dad dance.
Oh yeah, that's yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep,
So-
I know what you're talking about.
So, let's give the kid a chance. Let's roll some dice. He rolled a 12, so it's not ideal, but it's a dance. Over a course of a couple minutes, the various other crew members will become in various stages of dancing, and you know, unless anyone stops them, the boat becomes a party.
I don't hear any no's. So, party time.
I also hear
That's loss.
Oh god.
Beautiful.
Oh boy.
You brought this upon yourself.
I didn't do crap. Hobble brought this.
Yep. And that is okay. There is a moment where I just stare at Raiba, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And then I try it a little bit. This is gonna be bad. I try it a little bit and see if I can't get it. Nope. I do the grandpa version where I'm like,
Oh boy. But yeah, you guys spend the rest of the trip just enjoying life as it is and getting totally wasted if you want. If you want to get totally wasted, give me a con save.
Oh, con save. Shit. I rolled the wrong thing. Sorry.
7, but I rolled a 2.
Captain is not getting wasted. Captain is
That was
piloting
terrible.
ship,
Okay.
watching this happen on his deck.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, I'm fucking hammered!
Hold on, I gotta roll for some crew members now.
I'm so glad I wasn't that bad.
So
I'm sad that it wasn't better than
Let's go down
14.
the list. Quinn's okay. Brian's alright.
Damn it.
Like pre-gaming for shore leave.
Yeah.
Edward goes down.
I feel like I should cast a random spell. No.
Lisa's alright.
Uh-oh.
I've been very bad. Some of these are very bad to have happen on a boat.
Yeah, just go for it. What's the worst that can happen? Ferrum crit, so he's fine.
He would be fine.
Porta's alright, but they're definitely tipsy.
Everybody on the boat get tipsy.
And Colta's fine. So yeah, Edward and you guys are the ones that go down.
I feel like I would have enough sense to try and get underneath the boat, the passenger boat that we keep on top, but it would just be like a cat hiding where they're like, you can't see me, but their entire butt is out.
Give me a wisdom check. Give me a wisdom save at disadvantage. Yeah, you think you're hidden. You're perfect. You're great. They're just sprawled out in the middle of the deck.
Yep, that's about right.
Like their hands under the boat.
Alright, I've had my fun for the day.
I will say, take a +2 to your crew score for that, though.
Nice.
Whoever's keeping track of that.
Have we had significant changes?
No, not lately. It's just kind of been a case of nothing great, nothing bad's happened, so it's just kind of held.
Alright, so then that would probably be 12 then, since the default is 10.
Let me double check. Well, I was going off of whatever your actual last one was. Here we go. Good job, me. I wrote a number down, but can't see what it is. Call it 15, because you guys currently... Yeah, so... Take, your crew score overall now is just a 15. For... Until something major happens again.
Okay.
So...
I am writing that down now.
Yeah.
So I'll be the one keeping track of crew score.
So, with that, you guys, that super late that night, pull back into Saltmarsh. Obviously, the only person on the boat out of the players who's actually in any situation to not immediately drop asleep and leave the boat is Merrick. But, you know. So, yeah, Merrick, what do you want to do since the rest of your officers are unconscious?
Well, it's the middle of the night.
It's like
Sleep.
7 or 8-ish when you guys probably would pull in. So
Oh, okay.
not dead of night, but not like noon.
Perfect
Okay.
timed one, Jules.
Would are there any? Did Quinn end up?
Quinn is fine.
Quinn was fine.
Yeah,
that's right.
Quinn is. Your crew actually handled this one a lot better than last time.
Yeah. Well, I guess once the festivities have ended and we're safely trussed up, I'll go ahead and call like a crew meeting of sorts on the deck of the ship, and I guess I'll stand right over Tyrion's passed out body that's sticking out from under the boat.
All right.
Right. So I know I'm not normally the one that does this, but seeing as everyone else has passed the fuck out, it's a good show, by the way. It's very entertaining to watch as so's pulling into port. Had some pretty successful, although stressful voyages. So I wanted to go ahead and give us a few days here reprieve. Plan on, you know what? You've been extra nice. We'll go ahead and plan on staying in port about 4 days. Get some nice relaxation. Maybe stop wobbling back and forth from having been on a boat forever. And I'll go ahead and since I don't really have the party stash readily available, I guess I could have gone down and gotten it, but I was piloting a ship. I'm just going to go ahead and...
If you wanted to grab that before your speech, you could have.
Minutiae of how the money's getting replenished doesn't matter. It's coming out of the party funds anyway. I will divvy out the 500 gold to various crew members. Which how many do we have? 6? 7.
Well, yes, you have
7 with
6?
kobold.
Yeah, 6, 7 with the kobold.
Okay. I guess just to make this easier, I'm gonna throw 60 gold into it so that it divides up to 80 a person.
Okay.
And disperse 80 gold to each crew member. Enjoy the time off. Well earned, and just to check back in daily. Like I said, we're not going to be going off for a few days, but we need to know if you're in trouble. It's more what I'm getting at there. So just run by us here, around noontime each day. But otherwise, enjoy yourselves.
Some nods amongst the crew. Kind of look around, shout of acknowledgement, and most of them go off their merry way. Porta, which is the one that failed, Edward's the one that failed their con save. He stumbles halfway to the boat and then just falls on the deck, going to the ramp to get off the boat and just falls asleep.
If he didn't rouse for the meeting, I'd have just given his share to his sister.
No, he was there for the meeting, but he is not sober enough to make it off this boat. For the night, at least.
So. Okay. Fair enough.
But yeah, so yeah, you pull into port, give the crew the night off, they go off into the town for, let's just call it shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the night is, well, I'm just gonna, unless you have something in particular you want to do tonight, Jeff, I'm just gonna say you guys all awake the next morning, 3 of you with some really nasty hangovers. Tyrion, yours isn't all that bad, but, or no, yeah, Tyrion, yours ain't all that bad, but Ryba's yours is bad.
I rolled a 7.
Yeah, yours is also not great, but definitely not the level of Ryba's.
I very softly muttered to Grandmama, "Thank God for blood."
And for your folly, you get to wake up to the captain's cooking.
We haven't had any captain's cooking yet, have we?
No, you haven't.
Nope. Captain does not know how to cook, but captain's gonna cook.
Does the captain's cooking give a smell to kind of are we sure about this, or warn us off, or is it smell like normal cooking? We're like, this will be fine, and then it's just in the mouth. Oh no.
Jeff, give me. Let me double check let me think about this for a second. I'm gonna have you give me some form of check for this.
Survival?
That's what I'm leaning towards, actually, is survival.
Okay.
Yeah, no, give me a survival check. It's alright.
Pretty middle of the road.
There's nothing that immediately says this is terrible, don't eat it. There's nothing that also says it's amazing, eat all of it.
It's not as good as Elena's, but it's there.
You're 99% sure this won't kill you.
Awesome. Perfect hangover food, because
so there's a chance.
There's always a chance.
It's just a pure look of disgust on Tyrion's face, and then kind of I'm too drunk for this, and then just start shoveling the whole thing in mouth.
Can I use false life as a hangover cure?
Doesn't it just give you 10 hit points?
It does just give you 10 hit points.
Oh.
Okay.
What did Merrick cook? Just out of curiosity.
Herring.
You don't really cook that. You just kind of open it.
It's the pickle and the herring.
Whatever would have looked like the quickest and easiest thing to make. I'm not trying to set out a spread or anything, but if it's If
sort
it's
of
just
porridge or
Yeah, so you guys are
Yeah.
essentially just handed like leftover chowder reheated with like hardtack and maybe some cheese. I don't know.
my God,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
why would you put cheese in clam chowder? What?
Put hot sauce in it.
Listen, you only
By
have
the way-
so much on a boat.
Seafood and cheese
Oatmeal.
rarely go together.
like
Okay, I don't know.
There will be coffee too.
Listen,
Okay?
you're asking the wrong person about food things.
right, you
True.
eat a total
We
of
wake
8
up to a
things
feast
ever.
of chicken nuggets.
Yeah, freaking gods.
They
I
look
made
like-
you some leftover Papa John's.
Oh God. Hush
I used the
puppies.
microwave instead of the oven. I hate you all.
It's like hush puppies, but when you bite into them, it's like semi-warm clam chowder, leftover
Oh,
clam chowder.
why?
Using the
Why?
crew funds to get a pizzazz.
Please stop.
I got
Okay.
these from a state fair on a port town. It's deep fried clam chowder.
Ugh.
All right, poor
Like
life choice.
this crispy crust and then just molten
Ugh.
clam chowder.
Listen.
Like
Let's
biting
talk
into
to
a
Zendros.
testicle.
This is getting
Yeah.
too much for
What-
my poor soul.
Poor life choices aside, you guys eat your breakfast and, you know, you're still have various cases of headache and not greatness. But yeah, you guys come out of the ship, take a look around, that fresh ocean breeze. You manage to not throw up.
That's what I was checking for.
Ocean
So-
man.
And you guys can see Zendros' ship down on the other end of the dock.
Let's visit with some fancy mithril half plate.
Okay.
It's in my backpack.
You guys make your way over.
Oh, and
you
I've
know.
got the axe in my backpack, so we can ask about that too.
Okay. You make your way over. You let one of her deckhands know that you're here to see her. She comes out a few minutes later with not quite her standard attire, a bit more of a toned back robing as opposed to her more out there stuff, but still the same web themed jewelry and all that. And she's it has been a minute. I hope the seas have treated you all well. Please come aboard.
We come aboard.
Yeah, and she lets you guys in. You guys go to her little area where she does her item business. That is totally. It is just like a little side room she has dedicated for it.
Nope. Bad
well,
Pims, bad.
I have good news. I managed to track down your hand crossbow. It
Oh, good.
Yeah. You kind of see her reach into a thing and pull it out, and it is a very fancy hand crossbow. It is, there's only so much you can do with the actual design, but it appears to have like a darker wood for like the actual base of it and the limbs, and the actual string appears to be like some stark white kind of fiber. And
Stop it,
kinda-
Hobble.
looks it over and is like, it actually was, well, I know we had slightly discussed price before, but I managed to talk the guy down on it, so it is only going to be, 300 for that, and it, does actually turn your crossbow bolts as to magic as well, which, because, magic ammo, it seems useful, but kind of sucks.
Aye, this is a very useful
Kind of
property to
It is.
to have in a weapon.
Kind of sex. So, that is that. I did also find your, axe you were looking for, although it's nothing as, where do you have the crystal axe? Because it's a great axe. So,
It's just strapped to my back because Grandmama didn't tell me to hand it over just yet, so I've just been carrying it for her.
it's not nearly as fancy as that one, but it is a magical axe. So, you kind of see her set that on the table as well. It's got
Like-
some fancier carvings in it. It's a bit of a darker metal, but it's a fairly standard looking axe. Apart from that, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Nope, good. You were going.
This one is actually going to be about $350. For the previous owner was, I don't want to say hesitant to give it up, but they definitely knew what it was worth. So, but well, let me see. What other wares might I have of your interest? And she, over the course of a few minutes, pulls out a couple of things. I'm not going to go into a super descriptive thing for each of them unless you want a higher description. What she pulls out is Dust of Disappearance. Or Dust of Disappearing. A potion of demonization. Or demonization. A potion that does the reduce.
A potion of diminution.
Thank you. I did not know how to pronounce that.
Oh, it makes you little?
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that's a completely different word.
Got
it. A potion that makes you diminutive. A shrinking potion.
Ah,
It literally says
you
you drink this potion and take the effect of reduce for 1d4 hours. Thanks, Eyes of the Eagle is one thing she pulls out.
Are those goggles?
They are goggles. They're goggles that give you advantage on perception checks.
Wow! I need those.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
I mean,
you would be obnoxious.
I have a +8 to perception.
Also, the advantage would give you +5 to your passive as well.
Jesus!
Electric Boogaloo.
Please.
I know this because I have an item that does this in Dragon Heist.
Yeah, I'll take a 28 passive perception.
See in the other campaigns.
I
No,
can see
don't
the
do
plot
that.
of our campaign from here.
Yeah, those I did not make those expensive enough. That's fine. She also pulls out a dagger that she says will warn you of incoming danger.
Ooh.
It is a weapon of warning. It's nothing too fancy.
The Ralphie rapier.
Those are so really good.
Yeah, it's a dagger.
I'm in danger.
And
Bilbo would disagree.
just out of curiosity, what would be your maximum budget? Because I have an item, but it might be a bit out of your price range.
I mean, if it seems useful enough, we could probably pull things together.
Alright. And you see her. You know the mysterious gem from Skyrim? Like that little metal box?
Yeah.
She essentially pulls out one of those.
What are those?
And she opens the box and you see the little gem in there. And she kind of takes it and the gem kind of floats above her hand. This is known as an Ioun stone.
Which one?
Oh.
It is a fortitude one. For context, that is a +2 to your con while it orbits your head.
That is, if I remember right, legendary, very rare.
Very
One
rare.
of those.
It is very rare.
Stupid expensive.
Yep. That is also correct.
Like, I don't know, somewhere
20,000
gold, yeah.
26, but you're not far off.
Yeah.
So someone who rolled shite on their HP pool. I don't know if Calf is calling anyone out or just saying that. It's hard to tell with this script.
It's honestly kind of interesting because it's not a constantly going thing. It only is effective while that's around your head. And this crystal has its own stat block for hitting it. Because it's targetable, technically. But it is a +2 to your constitution while it orbits your head.
You get 2 plus to plus to plus. Get
So-
extra plus.
No extra pus.
Oh
Stop.
shit, I'm sorry, Jules. I'm sorry.
For the record, this is the item Leah rolled.
Wow.
No plus, minus plus.
So,
Nice roll, Leah.
yeah.
Nice.
It also has a price
Very
of
nice.
no, because I know you guys couldn't afford it without selling your boat.
Yes.
So
Let's sell the boat.
So, yes, this is a bit of the higher end item, but it's if you had the spare gold, it is definitely a worthwhile investment. She kind of puts it back in the little box.
What were the prices of the other items?
The dust of disappearance was 350. The potion I'm not going to try to repronounce was 2,000.
The mini-me potion.
Yes, the mini-me potion is 2,000. The eyes of the eagle, I'm double guessing my pricing point on them because of Jeff.
Come on, man!
450, all right?
450?
That's still cheap.
Does it require attunement?
It does.
Got a lot of things I've attuned to already.
I'm 99% sure they require attunement, but hold on.
So I'm gonna step away for a small moment and stretch my leg. But you guys continue to keep listening to this.
I'm sure that
They do,
dagger
you
guys
requires
know.
attunement.
Does the
cool
weapon
stuff
of
we have
warning
on the table.
Oh.
Weapon of what?
Warning.
Warning.
There's a weapon of warning? How did I
Yeah,
miss
that's
that?
Yeah,
dagger.
Dagger.
Okay.
They do also require attunement, okay.
Okay. That's a no for me.
How much was the weapon of warning, just out of curiosity?
It was 350.
And my
yeah,
crossbow was 300.
Yes, your crossbow was 300.
Well, we also had an item that we found in our travels that we don't have use for. Thought maybe we could trade it for some items that we do want.
Well, let me take a look at them.
I take my backpack off, set it on the ground, and just like flip open the thing and like piece by piece place the mithril half plate on the.
Hi, give me a second to track down a couple of things.
It's a rare magic item.
Actually, it says it's uncommon.
Oh, is it not half plate?
No, it is half plate, or...
I thought this
Alright.
was mithril half plate +1. Is that not what I have?
Oh, right, the +1 is what makes it rare.
Mm-hmm.
So, right, 2 different items. Sorry. She kind of spends a second looking over. Well, this is certainly something I would be able to find a seller for. Do you have a price in mind?
What? Go ahead.
Do I know how much such things are worth?
Make a history check.
And I'm back.
Best I can do is 23 gold.
It's help.
Okay then.
Alright,
Well,
I'm back.
so you're gonna make me open 4 different books for this answer.
Yes, my whole purpose as a player and character is to make you do more work.
I know. So
Apparently, with my perception and
standard half plate by itself is 750.
okay.
So that's
It's like a Kelly Blue Book, but for armor.
Yeah, that's like your baseline.
Yeah.
The +1 aspect of it usually adds anywhere between 300 and 500 gold, depending on the process and the actual individual caster of the enchantment. Mithril also typically adds about 500-ish gold to the pool. So if you were to actually buy Mithril +1 half plate, like for yourself from one vendor over like at one exact time, you're looking at roughly, math is a thing I need to do.
15. Well,
Yeah.
if the high end would be 1750.
Yeah.
But then the low end would be 1550.
Yeah.
So 16.
Yeah,
1650.
somewhere in that area. And that's also now you also have to understand that in a barter system like this, you're not getting full price.
Yes.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I just want to make that abundantly clear since this is the first item we're bartering off. You
No,
are not
no.
getting full price for that thing.
But I mean, I know what it's worth. So, what? I guess what I would try to do is, see if I can get this is pretty rare stuff here. The armor itself doesn't come cheaply, and the properties on it certainly make it a desirable item. So I was wondering if we could trade it in for roughly 1,000 gold worth of goods.
Give me persuasion with advantage.
Okay.
Oh, you're already advantaged. Never mind.
Yeah.
He's very sturdy.
How do I do? I don't know
Just
how to do
if you want,
the.
just do it twice if you don't know where the advantage comes from.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, it did it anyway because of the dwarven kind thing. So
Again, not a dwarf, but
hey, it works out for the roll.
given our history and the fact that you all are rather loyal and seem to always come by when I have goods to sell or money I need to spend, I think we can do that.
Excellent.
So, you guys have 1,000 gold of credit.
All right. Well then, let's say 300 of that would cover the crossbow
That'll cover
that I
your
had
crossbow.
ordered.
Yeah.
So that's down to 700. I mean,
What did she say the price on the? It's a +1 battle axe, right?
Yes, that one was 350.
you want that one as well?
I do.
Okay.
So
that's 350 gold credit left.
yeah.
I'm willing to sell the +1 sword I have in exchange if because I'm not likely to use them both unless I lose a magic weapon, and we seem to have the ability to order things. So
you want to see how much you can get back for
yeah.
Well, you've definitely used it well. So, 150.
Okay. It's a discount. I'll take it.
So that's 150 extra credit.
So it'll be 200 for the battle axe instead of 350.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna add 150 back because I had a running credit total, so that takes it back up to 500 gold of credit instead of 350 gold of credit.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Was there anything that you wanted to keep?
Nope.
What does the dust of disappearance do? I'm guessing it just sprinkles and then you get invisibility.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to have dust anymore.
I wasn't gonna think that out loud.
Yeah, no, the dust of disappearance is invisibility for everything within 10 feet of, or every creature within 10 feet of you, for 2d4 minutes.
Oh, you can throw it up and you and everyone within 10 feet of you invisible?
Everyone and thing within 10 feet of you becomes invisible for 2d4 minutes.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and take that then.
Alright, that's 350.
Yep, so that leaves us with 150 gold of credit left.
How much for the potion of diminution?
Oh, that was 2,000.
Okay.
Because that is actually a rare item.
Yeah, never mind.
So.
I mean, it's fun, but it's too much money.
Does it have drink me written on the side?
It does not. Although the description of the potion does very much fit the rest of that potion's descriptor from Alice in Wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I'm willing to pay 300 gold, I could get Eyes of the Eagle as well. But I already have 3 items attuned. Problem. One is the Belt of Dwarvenkind, which is why I have this luxurious beard. Not in real life.
You know, hit points and all that jazz are also nice from that.
Yeah, the hit points being the main benefit. Then there's the Rapier of the Sea, which
Is important.
Yeah.
If we fight underwater.
Yes.
I will also say, just because you would have 4 things that require attunement, does not mean you have to have all of them on your person at the same time. Like, the rapier is a perfect example of, if you knew you weren't going to be in a situation where you needed to fight underwater, you wouldn't have to be attuned to that at the time.
Right.
So,
doesn't it take a long rest to attune?
Short.
Short rest, okay.
Yeah.
Here, the cat one's out of the room while you decide.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it anyway. It's a handy item. It's here.
It's another +5 passive perception. And who doesn't want to be obnoxious?
Well, I mean, it's just it's a rotating inventory, so it's not like it's gonna be around again, and we can get it now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I know, I'm like a bad shopper.
At this point, though, you're putting Warden's passive perception to shame.
The ship abuses FOMO!
So yeah, I'm gonna take 300 gold out of my personal funds to make up the difference, and we getting Eyes of the Eagle.
And your DM dies a little bit inside.
Yeah.
That actually takes your passive perception up to 28 when you're attuned to it, doesn't it?
It does.
Do you just want me to send you a copy of Saltmarsh at this rate? Like, here's what we're doing. You know everything.
Yeah. It's Well, see, the other thing too is it doesn't even necessarily have to be for me.
Poppers.
Like if we had 2 people with ridiculously high perceptions.
Mine's 14. I don't know about everyone else.
I don't know.
The other highest
16.
one would definitely be Hobble. So.
I have a -2.
Yeah, the wisdom thing.
You can make me average.
Oh.
Sounds like a waste of 400 gold, but alright.
Yep. Also, I don't want to give up my attunement slots.
I suppose you could take Tyrion from, 16 to 21? Or whatever it is?
Mm-hmm.
So you get 2 people with passive perceptions in the 20s.
Hey, we'll recommend the passive perception buffs on freaking clerics is nice.
You just walk back to back and no one can ever sneak up on you.
Yeah.
If we if we stand back to back and kind of sidestep around each other, we're a lighthouse. Like a reverse lighthouse, where we see all of the things.
Does the dagger of warning only work if it's equipped? Like, do I have to have it in my hand?
That is an excellent. I'm pretty sure you just have to be attuned to it and have it on your person. Don't quote me on that yet.
We're in danger.
While this weapon is on your person, you have advantage on initiative rolls, as well as you and any companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised unless incapacitated.
I mean, I'm only attuned to one thing. I'ma buy it.
Is
Cool.
Leia still here? I don't actually have chat open.
I don't know.
She hasn't responded in a while, so I do not think so.
Either way, I keep rolling for items, and I keep getting the super good items, and you guys keep getting money, and it keeps making me have to work more.
What's the point?
I mean,
What's the point of having the money if we don't have things to spend it on?
You have a boat.
Like a boss.
Well, yeah, but we're already putting a good amount into the party funds as is. But we might run into a situation where we're not getting as much money, so...
Six, right, let's sell the boat.
What about the party funds? Sorry.
I was just saying...
Yeah, nah. Honestly, though, you guys, you do you. This is fun. It's just... you know... I just sit here and it's like, oh, how OP is your party? And I'm like, let's see, one of them could have had a passive perception of 28.
Give me an hour.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So you bought that. You bought.
Now you know who you need to blind with chowder.
Bought that.
Yeah.
You bought that. You didn't buy that because it's a bit pricey for what it is, and that was the no. So yeah, y'all want to put any requests in for Zendros to go track down while we're here, or?
Ah!
I would like to put in for can she find sending stone so Ryba doesn't keep blowing his one of two
That's right.
spells.
Yeah, sending stone's a good idea.
It would be nice if you could find a double set if they're not too expensive, but
I did have a set a couple of weeks ago. I don't think I ever actually sold them. Let me go look real quick. That was one of the
Check
first.
the back robe.
That's one of the first items she offered to
Oh,
you guys.
God.
Stones.
We're just gonna
Oh,
keep
man.
back in the back now for everything.
It's almost like I knew they'd be useful way back when.
But we couldn't afford them.
They were only 300 gold. You could have.
And
Yeah. So she comes back a few minutes later with a pair of smooth green rocks, and
That seems like a thing we should pay for out of party funds.
they
Yes,
are 300.
agree.
They are 325.
Okay.
So.
Party
Oh,
funds now stand at 37 or 36.95.
I am keeping sending as a spell just in case, and also because I said I would. I'm not going to change it now that we have an item.
sounds good to me.
Also, sending stones good once a day.
Mhm.
But I guess you only have 2 spell slots, so
Technically
For
4.
a short rest.
yeah, you'll be fine.
The other thing, is she usually the one that has the potions? So I feel like we might want to look into.
She is usually. I actually just rolled not potions on her this week.
I still have 3 potions of healing.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah, you guys are honestly like not super in need of potions.
Just checking while
It's a
we're.
good thing to check on.
Oh, it's cool.
It's perfectly respectable. Just
You
saying,
guys
I
are-
still have plenty.
I've got like 2 or 3 ways of getting temporary hit points.
Yeah, you guys are literally the epitome of an RP of we want potions, and you get into a situation. I don't want to use this potion. I might need it later for something more important.
I've
That's
misread how my
fascinating.
sorcerer magic and the shit thing works, I can cast False Life every day for free. It's pretty nice.
Very good.
If my speech sucks, or I use those hit points, I get them right back.
Well, I know it's been a semi-ish, shortish session, but I'm actually starting to get a mild headache. So, are we cool with calling it here?
I am.
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
Let's stop.
yeah. So, we'll pick up next week with something.
Should we, Captain? Should we discuss what is planned to do when we set out?
Oh, yeah, we probably should figure that out.
I know it's few days before crew will be back, but we should know what is planned. Maybe. Also, were you planning? Did you ever decide what you wanted to ask? That dark man from the pier. That came out wrong. The man on the pier in the dark.
Not much better.
The spoopy man on the pier.
Just for convenience, his actual title or his actual name is just the Smuggler.
What are you buying?
What are you selling?
Oh shit.
So, like, that is his in-universe name, just to make life easier on you guys. I'm trying to describe him.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Last time we had talked about that, I think we were leaning towards getting an item that would let us locate anyone or anything that we knew existed.
Well, that sounds like it will be pretty epic quest.
I suppose I should probably set that up before we're ready to leave, so we know, that may give us an idea what direction to go into next.
Is what I was thinking.
Okay. Well, you guys have a couple days, and I have a week, so we will pick up here next week with either 4 days of in-town shenanigans or immediately jump into super shady smuggler dude.
Something like that. Listen, this is just me trying to make your prep easier, bro.
No, I appreciate it greatly, but I also have some other ideas, and it's just like,
Well, I mean, you throw something else at us, and we see if we bite.
Yeah.
We probably will. We're cooperative, mostly.
Yeah.
I mean, we could go right from the shop into some other conversation that puts us in another direction, and we talk to the smuggler later.
What did Kev say?
So,
I didn't hear her.
Okay.
but yeah, no, it's literally like, it's not a big deal. Just we'll pick up next week with whatever the heck the game, wherever the heck the game goes.
Oh boy!
So yeah. Hobble, do the
Excited
outro.
about the axe. Okay.
Oh shit! I forgot about the X.
They said happy birthday.
That's right. Don't forget to sing the song afterwards, Jill.
I put the link
They
in. I
posted
wasn't gonna serenade the boy on the
Oh,
stream.
happy birthday. I didn't think you were gonna do it on stream. I just thought you would do it afterwards. Anyways, it is time. It is time that we all go goodbye because reasons and things and adult stuff and crap. You know what? I'm just gonna do all of us at once. That sounds real bad. Anyways, there's Dr. Q, there's Jills, there's Perfectus with that eyebrows, oh god. And then there's Steak and me, and we are the, even he's got waves. I don't have waves. I'm sorry, guys.
He has arms!
I don't really have waves either. It's
I
very
don't
flat.
have finger control, but if I did, you know what I'd be doing.
I think that's a little... Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna go.
Bye.
Bye, one and all. Y'all have a
Have a
great...
wonderful time.
Aubrey says, "Oh."
That sounded out of that was not what